Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages. It is Brylander with PortalPowerTV. Man, has it been some time, hasn't it? Well, not for videos for me, but long time for a RE-MAGINATOR or Skylanders Imaginators. For those who haven't seen this before, if you're new to the channel, Skylanders RE-MAGINATORs is a series that I've had for a long time, 2.5, almost 3 years now. And where I take and in the game Skylanders Imaginators, I reimagine, hence the word RE-MAGINATOR, reimagine a popular pop culture character, maybe a person in real life, rarely, usually it's pop fictional characters, and reimagine them the best that I can using the parts in this game, because this game allows you to make your own characters. So, in this video, as the thumbnail suggested, we are tackling Mysterio from the brand new Spider-Man Far From Home movie. And I'm going to disclaimer now that it's not perfect. It's close with one element that's not great. But it was the closest that I could get, and I'll let you decide at the end of the video, and by letting me know in the comments what you thought of the final results, and whether it's excusable or not. So anyway, now that I've disclaimered enough, let's just get to creation. So we're going to go into the game, and let's see what we're going to go. So warning, save progress, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we know that. Save, oh, look at that. Progress, 100%. Gotta love it. Alright, we're going into Imaginators, and what's next? Okay, so I usually make most of my characters in my iPad, on the Skylanders Creator app before building them here in the game, or for a video. Alright, so do we even have, let me see, I don't even know if I have a creation crystal handy. I don't think I do. So, pause for a second, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I want to use magic, but the only one that I could find was a legendary, you know, the Toys R Us exclusive that they had a while back. This was the only one that I could find. So I am going to put it on the portal, and we are going to try to make him...
Welcome to the Creation Crystal, Portal Master. Here you can create your very own Imaginator. First, choose a battle class.
You guys don't want to see my ugly mug while we're doing this. Tell you what, let's just go full screen. There we go. Alright. Old school, because my original videos didn't have my face cam on there anyway. So, let's look at Smashers. No, what are we doing? We are going to be making a... Sentinel? No. Sorcerer. There we go. Because in a sense, even though it's smoke and mirrors, he comes across as having magic or being magical. That's why I'm using the magic.
Channel the energy of Skylands with their enchanted staves.
Now, also is because Mysterio flies pretty much everywhere, and the sorcerers in the game are the only ones that actually will fly. So I want him to be able to fly. So we're going to make him a sorcerer.
A new sorcerer is born. Now, bring your imagination to life.
Okay, so normally I start with the head, but in this particular case, we are not starting with the head. We are going to do everything in the head last. So body, we can skip the eyes, the ears, and stuff like that. So we're going to go for the chest. And the one that I thought worked best, let me just start at the top so I can then scale down and find it. There we go. Alright, so this beetle body, I think is going to be a real good body for him. And then for the arms, let's see, what do we use? I think I used the Lamp Man arms, so help me find those. Well, it wasn't that way. Where are they? Lamp Man. Is that it? That's it right there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's our Lamp Man arms. And then for the legs, I think I used Lamp Man legs. One once it's colored down, you can't really see all of it, but that's what we've got for this. He has no tail. And again, for now, we're not doing the head and all the other stuff. So for the weapon, just because of how cool it looked, I chose... Oh, we can't pick it right yet because I didn't go and level him up. So I'm not going to be able to do some of this other stuff. I don't know. Let's see if the gear... If the backpack that I want is unlocked. Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to have to go as I normally do. I haven't done this in a while. I forgot. Oh, yeah, I got to go and level him up first. So we're going to make this look funny. And we're going to, I guess, go into the arena.
Battle arena.
And you know what? You guys, I'm going to just play the arena and let you guys watch. And if you want to skip ahead till you can see that I'm doing creation again, that's fine. But otherwise, if you want me to just battle the arena.
Well. Nice to see you again, Skylander. And it looks like you're here for a rumble.
Alright, so we are ready.
Get rumbling.
I'm only going to level him up to level 6 and then stop.
Welcome back, you.
Because that unlocks all the parts that I need. Alright, so let's see how long it's going to take us to level up to level 6.
Oh, and the Skylander doesn't waste any time here, lighting up these suckers like an absolute boss.
Alright, this should give us at least one level up here.
Okay, it's just some fearless feedback. The Skylander should probably try to not get hit so much.
These little guys don't give us hardly any.
Don't bring that stuff in here.
Chompies!
Okay, now this party just became official, because we got chompies in the house.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh-oh, we got...
Alright, there's one of the level up.
What the? Oh, I see. Skylander just leveled up. I forgot that thing for
Here
some
comes at least one or two more.
Bugs really can't bug you. It's really kind of ironic when you think about it.
reason. See ya. Would not want to be
There we go.
Booyah!
There's
Oh, I
4. We only
haven't
need
called
2
the
more.
Skylander leveling up. By saying booyah, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
See you later, non-alligators.
Hey, I know what it's like to be young, angry, and a plant.
Oh, this
There's
is
5.
I see. The Skylander just leveled up.
So far, these Skylanders are getting a big
And we'll probably
broccoli
get into
thumbs up
partially
from
into
me.
6
I mean, do I even
on
have
this
thumbs?
next
Who knows? Maybe.
Oh boy.
next
Some of
round.
these are bad guys now. Or were they always bad guys and I just never paid attention?
Ouch, babe.
Uh-oh.
The first few levels usually go pretty quick.
At this point, I'm wondering why the bad guys just don't pack up and go home.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they all came together, so going home now would require a lot of coordination, and I just don't think they have the organizational skills to pull it off.
There we go. Alright, so that was level 6. And I can go back out and return to the map. Yep. Alright, so let's just take us back out to the map. And then we can do creation. Dark crystal. Hey, the dark crystal. There you go. That's funny. Ooh, that gives me an idea. If anybody can guess what I'm thinking when I just said that a minute ago, put the comments in below. I'll reply if you were correct. Alright, so we are back in creation mode. So, where were we? Okay, so we had the weapon I wanted was up here somewhere. Right over here. So, just out of all the possible ones, I like that one the best. For gear, I think the only thing I really hit on him is... He does have a cape. Of course, in this game, they only give us these little short, tiny capes. Right there. So that's as close as we're going to get. I don't have any leg guards, shoulder guards, arm guards, anything like that on him. So, sizing. Alright, so let me go to size. Okay, so for height, I cranked him all the way up. For head, I have that down here. Upper body, most of the way up. Muscles, lot, legs all the way up. There we go. Upper body, maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And the reason I have to crank them all the way up for sorcerers is because for some reason their model is to make them really rinky-dinky. And so in order to get them to look somewhat decent or somewhat beefy, you have to really crank them up all the way. So here's the problem with the head. Okay. Now, honestly, looking at it like that with just that glowy head potentially could be our answer. We could just keep that. And that is the Mysterio helmet. But there is another one that will kind of work, but it kind of doesn't. And that's where my controversy comes into play. So, anyway, we also don't have all the coloring done. So, let's get the coloring of the body and everything done. And again, except for the head. So, the chest, we want, let's see. I got this golden color here, same gold color here. This was, let me see, I think it was this green. And then this is that blue, kind of for in there. Probably not really go. Let's go one more. There we go. Kind of glowing out a little bit more. Looks a little bit better. All right, and then let's go for the arms. And the arms are going to be basically our green, which was this one. And then all of these, I think, were all gold. Which I'm realizing something that the app doesn't do is that animation that's going on in the arms does not occur in the creator app. So there's an animation going on that I don't think is going to work. I may have to actually change this guy around and probably on the fly here in a minute. So let's go ahead and finish coloring him though. And then the legs, same thing. This. All of the rest of these gold. Now here's one time where the creator app in advance doesn't work for me. So, and then the backpack is kind of a crimson, this dark crimson color. You know, front and back. And then underneath there, those symbols will be gold. So that's kind of what I've got. But I'm not getting the green, the color I want, because of it being the lamp man. So I'm going to have to change this a little bit and see what happens. Alright, so let's go back to body. I'm actually having to build from scratch here. So arms, let's go for some arms and let's see. I want some that I could conceivably use those, but I wonder if it's gonna give me for the coloring arms. Needs to be that gold color. And then for the legs, we gotta go back up to body. And then legs, now we gotta find some more legs. And it's probably gonna have to be these. And the coloring should pretty much work for the way I pre-colored it. Yeah, okay, so the green and the gold. So that is a little better than that glowing stuff. So again, my question is, do you like it just with the star head, the way it is? Or what if I do this? Okay, and here's the controversy. The only head, and I mean the only head that gets somewhat close, is the chompy head. But of course the chompy head, because it looks like a dome, except it has that mouth in the front. So is the mouth enough to discern? Or sometimes he has visuals come up inside his dome. And so would it work if I just did it like this? Because for the most part, as you look around, it's just a dome, right? You do kind of see the head, but eh. Alright, so eyes, we don't have any eyes. You know, we actually kind of maybe go glowy. But no ears. And then on the color of this thing, the parts and the head color, what color do we want? So we could go just pure white, which it kind of gives us that. There's also that almost pale bluey kind of color that looks like it's got the mist inside. So that's really what I went with. And so now that I look at him like this, how does he look if you can maybe ignore the mouth? But how does that look for Mysterio? Alright, so an aura, I think he definitely needs one. Life Elemental, don't like that one. That's too invasive. Water Elemental. Air Elemental. Those are just bubbles. And for me, that just interferes too much. So he probably could and or should. I just think it takes away from the overall look. I don't mind that one too much. It's stinky, but it doesn't come across as stinky. Alright, let's use this. So there's his misty kind of stuff. A lot of times I don't put auras on them. Alright, so personality. His name, obviously, Mysterio. Make sure I spell that right. And then the voice is, let's see, what did I use? I used...
I summon the cosmos.
And I already know what I want here. Just gotta find it.
Forecast.
Looking for Be Afraid. There we go.
Afraid of the cosmos.
And... it's gonna be the other way. There we go.
Be afraid of mystery.
Makes sense, right? Mysterio, Be Afraid of Mystery. Got it. Alright. So, music and effects. I don't believe I used any, but let's see. Nope. I didn't use those, but I did go with sci-fi. Alright. So that is Mysterio. So now, look down there on the screen, though. Down there, not being able to see that little chompy mouth, that looks like Mysterio. I'm sorry, that's cool. Okay, better than I thought. Okay, I take it all back. I don't care what y'all think. No, I'm kidding. I do care what y'all think, but at the same time, I think that looks amazing. So, let's see him in battle.
Surprise attack. Bow to your king.
Alright, so just seeing him fly around. And since you're obviously seeing him from behind most of the time as you're playing... Alright, is that little chompy mouth, is it too distracting? I keep pointing it out. Probably shouldn't say anything, but...
Huzzah for the Skylander! And ooh, those baddies had a chest full of gear you might be interested in.
Sweet, huh?
New swashbuckler weapon.
Boosted stats. Alright, so...
A royal entrance.
Of course, you see him just like this. What do you think about Mysterio? Is it alright? Or do you prefer just a Starhead? You know, I kind of like it like this better, because again, most of the time you don't see the little mouth. Don't give it a second thought. But I think that's pretty much it. Especially down there on the screen, you really definitely can't see the mouth. I mean, hardly. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go here. Let's go here. What do you guys think? That's my version. That's my RE-MAGINATOR version of Mysterio from Spider-Man Far From Home. Of course, he's from the comics long before that, but most recently it inspired me to go ahead and try to create it. I'm curious, really curious, as how many of you are still playing this game, and how many of you go back from time to time just to create new characters. You know, of course, there are ways of erasing your crystals and recreating more, and you know, deleting them and doing them again. Because getting new crystals in this day and age are next to impossible. I mean, you can go on eBay, but you're going to pay pretty money. You know, 2-3 times more what they cost originally, and trying to find them. So luckily for me, I've got a few left. I got maybe a dozen or so left to use, but I am running out, and there are certain elements that I don't have any longer. So if any of you are done with the game, don't want to play it anymore, don't plan on it, but you got a lot of crystals, maybe you're willing to sell them to me pretty cheap, or hell, if you want to just send them to me and for a shout out in a video, well, willing to do that. So let me know in the comments below if you're one of those people. I can always give you an address to send them to, and I can make some RE-MAGINATORs for you and make a video for it. So anyhow, I do appreciate you guys being here. It has been a fun run. As far as I'm concerned, Skylanders is not dead. It has taken a nap, but it's not dead. There may not be a new console game for quite some time. There is the Skylanders Ring of Heroes mobile game, which is not a console game. It is a mobile game. So it's not going to play the same way. It's not going to be as fun, but you know, it's still Skylanders based, and it's fun for me in the absence of a new console game. So I'll take it for the time being. I am enjoying it, by the way. And hopefully you've watched some of my summoning and awakening videos and stuff for a lot of the characters. For me, that's always the exciting part, is getting to unlock or summon a new character, new Skylander, into that game, and then awaken it, which is something that was new. We've never had characters that you basically could upgrade them, and then boom, they changed a lot about themselves aesthetically and so forth. So that's pretty neat. I'm enjoying that. So anyhow, this has been Brylander with PortalPowerTV. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Notification squad, all that kind of fun stuff. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless. Alright, well, you know what? I decided to just add a little bonus to the end of this video. I am going to play the Undead Realm with Mysterio.
There, Skylander. Like I said, the dungeon is always changing.
And it should be a short level, but we'll get to see him play.
We've never done an official count.
Got it.
And I'm not looking to score everything on here. Let's go full screen. Let's enjoy that, okay?
your king!
Alright, so it's been a while since I played this. I'm having a little bit of trouble finding one of those dang doors. This is like the beginning here? Yep, I think this is all the way at the beginning. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to the right. I think I go to the left now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I go. Don't let me hit that guy. There we go.
Oh, hey, you Skylander. You're just in time to watch old Captain Flynn teach these creepy crawlers a lesson. Well, on second thought, maybe I should let you handle it. Wouldn't want to make things totally unfair for the bad guys, right?
I shall reign supreme!
Look out, Skylander! Yep, that's exactly what I'd be doing too. Great heroes think alike. Oh boy, this is probably not good for us. Especially you part of us. I bet those creepy crawlers are sure sorry they messed with me. And later you. I don't want to alarm you here, but what is that thing?
There we go.
Boom! That was some grade A bad guy battling, Skylander. I say we help ourselves to a little treasure before blowing this popsicle stand. And speaking of treasure, word is that it might be different each time you return. Replay boom!
Headgear.
Oh, yeah!
New backpack. Set part found.
Woohoo!